Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. How blessed we are. First of all, we want to thank our Heavenly Father for waking us up this morning. Mhm. We were amongst the chosen ones, and we need to thank Him. Thank Him this morning to say thank you, God, for waking me up and giving me the strength to carry on this day. I do it every morning. I get up some mornings and just shake my head and ask Him why, though, but as long as he want me to be here, I will be here, I guess. So how's everybody doing this morning? Good morning, good morning. I had an amazing time last night. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe, like, and share. It's more to come. More to come. I will tell you if you're looking for drama though, it's not over here. Wrong door. Good morning, good morning, good morning. If you have not reset your notifications, please do so. Every creator, influencer, whatever that has got a YouTube page is having problems with the notifications going out. Some people are getting them, some people are not. Just simply hit the notification button, click it off, click it on, and remember, click the subscribe button off and on, and then go and hit your notification button. That's what I would. Well, no, just hit your notification button and then hit your notification bell and mark all. So that way you'll get all the videos. You want to make sure that you click in all. That might be some of the problems too, that you only got certain ones that are filtered out for you to see. But anyway, I got up this morning and I don't know. It's at 3 o'clock in the morning. I woke up at 3, just kind of laid here and just kind of, I don't know, was in deep thought this morning and woke up in a good mood, went through my comments. Thanks for all of the positive comments. I think I got one messy Nancy that said something, but you can go over there and see what I told her. You know, I'm going to stop cussing them out and start praying for them because I think that's what the problem is. When you have people coming around doing things like that, they seeking attention. I know this has been about a year or so ago. I had someone that was doing that, and she was woman enough to come and say, you know what? I was the one that was leaving the negative comments, but I got to know you, and she apologized. Are you driving now? Trick no good over here. Good morning, Goddess Tree. I forgot to send you your tracking numbers for your packages, and I think they sending them in 2 or 3 different packages, if I'm not mistaken. And you got 2 of 1 item. You know me, I'm C now. But get those to mama. If she likes them, give it to mom and give it to her and tell her I said Merry Christmas. Yeah. But other than that, everything is going good. I went over to Monquel's page last night, had an amazing time. If you're looking for some peace, go over there. It's a group over there, a group of good people that are positive, just sitting over there vibing and having fun. He did a live making sliders last night, and he made two sliders, and he used Hawaiian rolls, and they look good. He only thing he was missing for me was he didn't have no onions. I said, "Where the onions?" He said he didn't have no onions. So I'm going to suggest when he goes to the dollar store or somewhere like that, he can get him some onion powder. So when he don't have onions, when he runs out of onions, because a lot of people don't keep onions on deck. I have my onions and my green peppers on deck. Ain't gonna do without them, even if I ain't got nothing that I'm cooking with them. There's always some green peppers and some onions in there. As a matter of fact, I even bought some red ones the other day, just curious, and I put them in my salad. They got a sweet taste to them. Yeah. So, but I had an amazing time over there. We laughed, we joked. He's got a nice little crew over there, nice people over there, you know. He's gonna have to be careful though. He's gonna have to be careful. You know, like I told him before, just be careful of who you befriend and who you allow on your platform. Yeah, because we got some weird ones out here. Boy, they trying everything they can, y'all, to be in control. Now they done passed the marijuana law for Ohio. It is now legal, and now they trying to control, um, making up the rules. I think they let me see because they had to have a decision on the final things to put it out there because it became legal. It's supposed to be today or one of them days. I'll catch it back when it comes back. Looking forward to the rest of the morning, I should say, as we continue to quote break this down, because once again things are really evolving and continuing to shift, not only up in Columbus, but how that's going to affect folks right here in Cincinnati. I'll explain coming up here in the next hour. For now, reporting live, Jordan Valines, Fox 19 now. The bottom line is they want it to be legal, just like alcohol, but they want to be control of how the money is being given, who sells it, who does what, and that wasn't. I don't know how they can wait till the law is passed and then start putting the stipulations on it. They should have did that when they put it on the ballot to be voted on. To me, but you know, our people do what they want to do. They do. Marijuana dispensary workers discuss stigma sounding cannabis, and it's gonna be they still gonna people think that they're gonna be able to smoke it and not be drug tested at work. I think that's gonna be under control. It's gonna be the same way. You can't smoke it. Well, how they gonna say they don't need no more people on the road with us with marijuana? These is old people. But I bet you he drinks his little drink at night or whatever. They got to maybe control that, but no, come on, man. They making a mint out of alcohol taxes. Remember, I used to get them stamps out, Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms Administration. I used to do the firearms, the stamps for the gun stores and the liquor stores. hmm But I had an amazing time, and everybody, well, Monquel started saying he was gonna go to sleep, but he got a burst of energy after he ate them two hamburgers, and they was going to Instagram, and I didn't. I was getting sleepy, but he made that look so good, y'all, that I had to get in there. I made me two cod breaded fish, and I did that probably about 12:30. Went to sleep, woke up at 3. This mess has got to stop, y'all. This mess has to stop. Do you hear me? This mess has to stop. I can't take it no more. I got up at 3 o'clock a.m. and I was hungry. But y'all got to go over there and look at my Facebook pages. hmm Please go over there because I can't put my pictures over here. If you don't do nothing but go over there, you go subscribe once you go over there. But go over to Bodacious Davis on Facebook and look at that body on that 63-year-old. Them hips coming in, that booty coming back. Pow wow! Yeah, them jeans was fitting good yesterday. I couldn't do nothing but show it off. hmm I had to tell somebody. I was loving it. I looked in the mirror at them hips. Them hips is blossoming now. That booty blossoming now. And that stomach staying flat. Go on over there and look at it. This when I throw on them rope, but this the season for the low rise jeans and the turtlenecks and the boots and the thigh-high boots. Stay tuned and watch me. hmm Somebody did leave a comment and say something about when people gonna realize they age or something. I don't know. I can't help that mama ain't jazzy like old Bodacious. Ain't nobody gonna stop that, boo. If anything, you better step up your game and meet me on the runway. I told her to meet me on the runway. I said, you tell your mama to meet me on the runway. And I said, now, better yet, I want the daughter. I don't want the mom. I already know the mama fat, floppy, and stanky. I want her. hmm Having fun and they jealous. hmm But I really have been enjoying myself. I am working on some things, and I'm just telling you, it's just like this is something I don't want to do, but I keep saying that don't none be the failure, but the failure to try. It's gonna be a lengthy situation. I'm glad that I got the two people over at the library. So I'll be going back to the library on Friday, and I'm going to. I think I'm gonna make it to the library on Friday. I will be live for the Christmas party. I will be live on both Facebook and YouTube. Friday night, I think I'm probably I should get there. I'm supposed to get there, I guess, at 7:30. So I said I'll probably go live. I'm actually gonna take my tripod with me to the Christmas dinner, so I ain't sitting there trying to hold two phones, and that way I could spin my camera. I wish every time I open up the bottom legs though, my hands is not, I don't know what I'm doing wrong to close them back up, because actually it folds up and it's in just a little bag. That big old stand actually folds down, and I got to figure I'm gonna work on doing that. But other than that, I am looking forward to um, the party, and we do party. We still ain't got Pastor to get out there and dance with us yet. Now, First Lady, ain't no problem, honey. First Lady gonna be out there cutting the rug. Pastor just shake his head every time we try to get him out there. Say he can't dance. Yes, you can. All you gotta do is move your hands and your legs and you dancing. But I'm looking forward to that. Uh, and I had to make this happen because the mothers was all surrounding her. You make sure now you coming Friday night, ain't you? You coming Friday night. So, honey, we gonna have us a good time Friday night, and I'm looking forward to that. And then on the 23rd, we'll have the young youth, and that is that's from 11 to 5, and I'll be there from 11 to 5 off and on, doing live with that also. So I got a busy schedule coming up, trying to stay positive and do what I enjoy doing. You know what I'm saying? And I know what was really on my mind this morning, because y'all heard me tell Monquel, and I'm just gonna call him Quell from now on, because all that Mon and Son and all of that. But I had told him, and this has been on my bucket list, and anybody that knows me, they think I'm crazy when I say it, but I do want to sleep outside with the homeless. I seen a guy on a documentary, and it was in California, and that's what he did. He did a documentary. He didn't stay in the hotel. He stayed outside and camped out with them. You learn a lot, and it's about that survival, to see what people go through and how they survive. Because you'll be surprised and amazed at how these people actually survive, and they live and cook better than some of us. I would love to find that. Go sit down. Go sit down. Get in there. I told you to come out and use the bathroom. Why you ain't go over there and use the bathroom? See, that's what you starting out early this morning, and you ain't mine. And don't be wagging your tail, because we ain't friends. You already didn't follow a command. So now you going to get out there and try to do it now. But anyway, this guy, he had a job. and he had like 5 or 6 people in his camp because a lot of them have a homeless camp and it'd be several different tents or whatever. But he had like I don't know, it was just a big old lot, and everybody had their individual little tents and stuff. And he had his was set up because he was the one with the money. But now everybody chipped in because see what people don't know is some of these people do have an income. So anyway, mm, I'm gonna look for that. I'm gonna look for that because I'd like for you all to really look at it to really understand. This is a serious problem. But anyway, he had one guy and he got Social Security. He was in a wheelchair with one leg, but dude had like the master tent where all the electricity was. When I tell you, I sat there and watched that man fry up some chicken like he was in the kitchen, made some mashed potatoes, and I can't remember the other sides. So he was the cook. He was the security guard because he had his pistol, and whether y'all know it or not, people come and raid those camps and beat those people. That's how cruel they are, and that's what happened to them one night while they was asleep, and they had apparently been stalking the camp because they knew to get the leader of the camp first. And if you see how they beat him to a bloody pulp, and then they actually went and beat others on the camp. Believe it or not, they beat the guy with the in the wheelchair with the one leg. They beat them up really bad. But there was a woman that stayed on the camp, and I can't remember because a lot of times on the camp, people come and visit that either, they've been there before, they just like to hang out. And I can't remember her name, but I remember she was a skinny blonde and she was an alcoholic. And she left the camp to go to the store to get something to drink. And she got hit by a car. She got hit by a car. And it was like while they filming this, she goes to the store and somebody runs over there to tell them that woman sentenced to work fast food after throwing food at Chipotle worker. She got to work at a fast food restaurant for 60 days. I wonder what judge down there did that. We got some judges down there to do creative stuff, but I wouldn't want to be in the fast food store that she's working in because she's angry. And if she throw food and did crazy stuff, she gonna spit in the food and she'll probably do all kinds of crazy things. But anyway, it was just amazing to see how what big family they was. And the night that they all got beat up, it was hurtful. I ain't gonna lie, I'm a big crybaby. I sit here and I cried, not believing that people are that cruel. Needless to say, right here in Cincinnati, I looked at one, and these guys was living up under the bridge right here between Kentucky and Cincinnati. And the guy was saying how they come down there and beat him up. No reason, just come and beat him up. They don't come and take nothing from him. And he had a big old whole side of his face. Oh, it ain't gonna be too bad. Today it's gonna be 52. Friday it's gonna be 59. I got to get over here to this building. I finally found out where the laundry room is. And then my neighbor says they don't have the cards in there. So that means I'm going to have to go somewhere to the bank and try to, that's them calling me at 5:18 in the morning. That's them calling me through Facebook. It's all night long if I don't cut that phone out. But anyway, I gotta go and do that. I mean, I am so backed up on my laundry, it is crazy. So I don't know. I might need a Papa Pal to come in here and do like some of my quilts and stuff that I use to cover up. Everything needs to be washed. So I'm organizing back here, getting my little medicine station set up today. And then I'm supposed to hook up with my little sister today. I don't know what's going on with her. She's not good at checking her texts. And then that only the reason it bothers me is when we in a conversation. If I'm in a conversation with somebody and we looking for each other to respond back, I always, because I don't have my phone on me all the time, but if I done started a conversation, I will carry the phone around with me to try to see what the person, what the response is. So I'm kind of at a standstill what we doing today and what's needed today. But she do a lot of stuff, I understand she busy because she's trying to do it in the morning. I say, well, the evening time is better for me. And she said, well, that worked for her. It's like I say, she looks out for mom. Mom don't drive. She does all the driving and going to the store and taking her to the doctor and where she need to go. And then she got her own family. And then she works a full-time job. So she has a busy schedule. Uh, it's sad that the other ones that don't drive, so selfish that, they don't, I mean, they will do it if my mom asks. But most of the time, my sister is like, nah, I got it. You know what I'm saying? She shouldn't have to ask. I would call every day. Do you have anything you want to do? You want to go out or whatever, when I was driving. So between me and my sister, we made sure she got out at least 2, 3 times a week. We split it up. But, people have their own lives. And, you can't fault them because ain't nobody obligated to do nothing for you. When you get old and you can't say, oh, my kids owe me this, my kid wouldn't have owed me nothing but to live his best life. I never felt like he owed me nothing. He never had to give me nothing, and he made sure he wanted to be a man at 15. That's when he took over, and he never asked me for anything. And I always offered. When he got sick, I was telling him stop working. I helped him with his bills and everything. He said, I got it. He was very, very independent. But I never felt like my son owed me. No, I'm getting old. He's going to have to take care of me. Nah, I'm going to have to take care of my damn self. He didn't ask to be here to take care of me. But then, too, I watched my grandmother with a financially secured son, honey. And, honey, he know he better not go in there talking about giving her nothing. She was independent. You had to give her anything you gave her in a gift. She didn't. She wasn't like that mother. Oh, my son got it. He can pay my rent. He can do this. Yes, he could, but she wouldn't accept it. The closest that he got to getting around that was moving her in the guest house, and she didn't have to pay no rent. So that's how he snuck that in. hmm I don't never feel like nobody owe me nothing. I've had people. Where's your family? Where's your family? They here. I talk to them. Those that I want to talk to. I ain't never asked them for nothing. We all independent. Now, if I need something and get to that point where I need something, I know where I can go and get it. But I don't look for them, to do nothing for me. They're not obligated. They got their family. And hell, on my daddy's side, all them got so many damn kids and grandkids. Shit, they can't do nothing for nobody. hmm When my cousin told me how many grandkids he got, I'm like, boy, please. Not to mention how many kids he got. Both of them. Both of my favorite big boys got lots of children and grandchildren. He even got they got great grandkids. They can't do nothing for a grown ass woman. If I can't take care of myself, then that's my problem. hmm Yeah, but other than that, I'm gonna get up today, put these phones down. I got a lot of stuff. You know how you say you plant the seed and the flower shall grow? I planted the seed, so all I got to do now is watch it grow, and hopefully it'll grow big enough and like I want it and be big and pretty. Hmm. Now, see, the thing is, I was told by a doctor that is the way for me, but he was, it wasn't legal then. That when I asked him to prescribe something for me, uh, to give me an appetite, he said the only thing he knew was for me to smoke some marijuana. And I was working, then I said, well, I can't do that because I say, can you, because that's when you could do the medical marijuana. But he said he wasn't a medical marijuana doctor. Then that was back when Claremont County. Okay, they crazy up there. And then he was, I didn't want to get. I could have got the medical marijuana card, but then that would have stopped me from being able to get my carry and conceal license. Well, now you don't have to have carry and conceal. So we got two new issues, and I guess we just have to sit back and see who's gonna be able to do what, because that would help out a lot. If I was able to get me some rosemary, it'll give you an appetite. Like I said, me being working, when they and I didn't know, I never really had a job that ever did randoms, but you never want to. Well, yes, I did. That was a little part-time gig. Like around this time, I go over to Amazon and make that $30 an hour. But they did randoms, and most of the time when they did randoms, it's because you tripped over something, and they be watching you because they are high on safety. That's the only place I know. When you start your shift, you do exercises. You have stretching exercises. We sit there, we stretch. I think it's 10 minutes. Then when you go to lunch and come back from lunch, you stretch again. But they do because of the liability risk. Get out there. I know you ain't trying. Oh, let me tell y'all what she did last night. Boy, I had my bologna sandwich. I went over there and paid $6 for a jar of mayo, and I'm loving it. I put that mayo on that bologna sandwich. I didn't even cook it. Now I'm probably gonna fry me one for breakfast this morning because she messed me up. She really messed me up. And I got up after I got off that live. When I was doing the interview, I got up and went in there to get a cup of coffee or a cup of juice or something. Honey, I came back and my half a sandwich was gone. She had jumped up there just that quick, jumped back in her kennel because the door is open, and act like just was looking at me. And that's what made me look over here on the side, and that heifer had ate my bologna sandwich. So that's why I was still hungry, and I went in there and made my fish sandwich. Hmm. And I think it was Sean Snow. Thanks for the blessing. She sent it, and she sent it for me. And I had last night. I had already sent my blessing to Quail because I didn't feel like going through the comments and looking through there to find his cash app. So I went and cash app him, and that's what I say. You bless somebody, and somebody will bless you. So she strictly said for you. So it wasn't like she was sending in and she told me great interview. That's what she said. So Sean, thank you for your blessing. I really appreciate it. Yes, she did. And thanks to everybody that who else let me know. A couple other people let me know that they had sent Quail something to help him out with his thing. If you have not watched the interview, please go over, like, and share the interview. Like I said, even if it ain't nothing but $1, if you don't understand that just $10, all he need is $10. That'll feed two people at least two sandwiches. No, it wouldn't. 10 because he can get no hell out of the bologna sandwiches he can get about five about 10 sandwich about 8 or 9 sandwiches out of one pack of bologna. So that's a lot of bologna. And honey, they eat that bologna like it's steak. I'm telling you. 'Cause that's what I do in the summertime if I don't feel like cooking, or in the wintertime. I do it in the wintertime too because, like I said, down here, the guys can't take it in the facility. So I give them two bologna sandwiches, a bag of chips. I have juice and water. I will leave there with that juice. All they want is that bottled water. You did see him give out food, he does. But see, somebody, that's why I told him, you heard me kept stressing, don't get frustrated when people say you scamming or, all of that, because those are people that don't give. And that is just like anything else, they're going to attack what you love. And that is his passion right now. He has been out there, you know. And he kept saying, during his interviews, when he get him a roof over his head, he was coming back out there and help people. And that's what he's doing. He ain't got shit. You know what I'm saying? He ain't got nothing himself. Because he only working on when the security company call him. But he has applied for his disability, which takes a while. But I can't see why he won't get that. Because with his guts tore up like that, and that girl is still wanted. She's wanted for 2 murders and the stabbing of him. How she is not getting caught, I don't know. Yeah, he gives out food, but somebody, that's why I kept stressing to him, please don't get discouraged because you got nothings that'll attack you like they did about the freezer. I stole the money. I did this when I didn't even get enough donation to pay for the freezer. So I took part of my money, but appreciated everything. Let us see the freezer. And you know how you shut them up? Show me where you donated for the freezer, and I will show you the freezer. Those that donated to the freezer say you ain't got to show nothing. The same with when I did the scarves and hats. Well, hell, I sat on the bed in my bedroom and stuffed them, and they still said I stole the money. Yeah, girl. I don't even know how he lived. Oh, I don't know how he even lived. But you know what? I forgot to get him to tell y'all he didn't even think it was that bad. He just thought, it was a little stick or something. He said he lit up him a joint and waited for the ambulance to come. hmm He said he didn't know it was that bad. He could have bled to death. But honey, that's what I'm saying, honey. She got the cutest little chubby girl, cute little face, and pretended that she was helping that girl. And that girl kept telling them, but see, the girl, she's slow. And she kept saying that they had gave her like $10,000. But Jalen, she kept saying, I didn't get all that money. Ruby was like, yeah, I gave her money and da 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 da. No, she didn't, because she didn't have no cash app at the time. Because that's what Marcus makes sure. That's why Marcus don't have to hand out a lot of money too. Because with Marcus, they be getting 15, 20, 25, 30,000 from these people, and they are able to get places to stay, buy them food and everything, and get themselves together and get jobs. So he don't have to, because they be getting big blessings. She was getting Cash App and had a GoFundMe set up. But I think the GoFundMe was controlled by some type of organization. So she couldn't just get into it and do what she wanted to do. And I think she got what, 5 or 6 kids. So that's what that was for, was her to be able to get housing and get her kids back. I don't think she still ain't got her kids back. And I know she been out there over a year. And like I said, the places she was staying, one of the houses that Marcus went to interview her where she was staying, she said with a friend, honey, that looked like it had just been built. Yeah, there's some freaky stuff been going on, y'all. Family of a 19-year-old man who died in a Hillsborough explosion speaks. Oh my God, he's young. Oh, and all these people are people. Now, this little 19-year-old, he was helping take care of his grandmother. Oh my God. And if they don't hurry up and find who killed that little 11-year-old, I'm finna go out there and find him. One of our future leaders. Oh, that's his mom. Oh. So he must have been at work. Oh, and three men died in the explosion. Yeah, they must have been at work. But other than that, I'm gonna get busy today, and I'm gonna get everything. That's me. I've been pulling out stuff, and I don't know. And I'm not at the best where, like I said, I can just do it. I always do everything at one time and get it done. I ain't recovered from them 5 days. That recovery wasn't good. I ain't the same no more. Only thing good now. Oh, I took that out the hallway because that I was trying to, I was gonna go find a picture that had like some of the colors in the room, and then I said I'll get another one for the hallway. But yeah, that's my favorite picture right there. Uh huh. And that was a wall that was real plain in here, cause that one got a picture on it. And then I got my little setup over there. So yeah, I just St. Vincent de Paul hosts second coat distribution event in Hamilton County. So what they did was they took a new. They do it every year. Most places do. They do slightly used and new coats. Light up College Hill celebrating another year of festive fun. I wish I could get a warm day and take y'all to our Cincinnati Zoo or Coney Island. Coney Island is beautiful. I took my nephews and them though. It's like a 3 hour wait. And when I took them, me not knowing that the wait was gonna be like that, I didn't have a full tank of gas. And I wasn't the only one though, I had to keep cutting your car off and that's when the gas prices was high. But that's an event my mama says she'll never go to. Me, girl, you'll never get me to go to nothing like this again. We sat in that car 3 hours waiting to get to see those lights. And even though it's beautiful, the ride ain't about a 10-minute ride through Coney Island. That's one of our amusement parks before we got Kings Island and all of that. Coney Island used to be our amusement park. But back in the day, my mother has never been to Coney Island because as a kid, they forbidden black people to go. So when they start permitting black people to go, she said she would never step foot in it. And so that was her first time going. Hmm. Y'all had to put on a hoodie, y'all, cause I'm in my night clothes. So I was like, let me put on a little hoodie because I was chilly when I woke up this morning too. But other than that, I'm probably gonna do a little photo shoot of little goddess today. Make her put on some clothes because she had on her little vest for about 2 or 3 days. And honey, I woke up, honey, she done took the vest off, the little shirt she had off. Honey, she is stripped out. And how she gets it off, I don't know. Because the vest actually snaps at the bottom. Both of the shirt and the vest she had on. Honey was laying over there in the corner. She looked at me like I'm tired of wearing that stuff. You under your heat. You home today? Oh, you say you don't have the heat on? No. I don't like to go to sleep with it on. I like it cold when I go to sleep and then be cold when I get up, knowing I got to go to the bathroom. So then I got to sit here because I'm too cold. It took me about 10 minutes to go in there and go to the bathroom. So I started out with a donut and I don't like it. It's a cake donut, but it's dry. Oh, you home today? Okay. Girl, when you ain't got to go to work because you text me at 4:20 something this morning. When you go to work, you still don't go to work, you still get up there early. But I used to do that too. So I got my last box of Dunkin' donut coffee, and I'm probably gonna run through that today. And y'all, I don't know why I have such bad luck with electronics. Now I just bought that speaker thing, and for some reason, the charger thing, every charger and it uses a little special charger, and I had two, and neither one of them are working. So yesterday, that lady upstairs started at about 2 o'clock the morning before, and I swear I don't know what she doing. I don't know if she killing the man up there. All I know, all day long, it was boom, 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 boom. She sounded like she was right down here. So normally when she does that at 12 o'clock at night, or she normally lays down about 2. Last night she didn't even lay down. So I mean, she stopped all that noise, but it went all day yesterday, and I couldn't pump my music up. I mean, I get in there, I put it right in that bedroom, and I let that thing play till 6 in the morning because I know her husband got to get up and go to work. And I say maybe he'll get mad enough because I'm sure they done figured it out. I'm tired of hearing all that noise. I don't know. She's slightly mental, so I think it's just she just can't be still. Yeah, your body. Yeah, I was like that too. Yeah, I would do that on. Okay, marijuana now legal in the heart. Okay, they gonna tell us what the rules and regulations gonna be, and it was all different when they passed it. Hmm. Yeah, but I'm really enjoying going to the library, y'all. I just got now. I know the kids get out about 2 o'clock though, so 2 o'clock I need to have it wrapped up and out of there. They weren't bad though. They weren't bad. The only thing was, I don't know if the little boy was lying, but one of the other little boys asked him why was he out of school so early? Because he left before they did. He said because he had pink eye. But then when his mama came, I heard his mama say, then I heard one of the other little boys say, you got suspended today. So I think he was ashamed to say he got suspended. So when his mama came, I heard her say, what did you do? She didn't scold him. She didn't do nothing. She had just got out of work, honey. She left him there and left. Oh yes. And it's just a small, our big, huge one is downtown. It's just like a little, it's our original one that we had down here in the West End for umpteen years, and they redone it, and it's just really cute. It's got all the computers in it. It don't have a lot of the books and stuff, But one of the things that they will do is they will ship the books, because we got one in Westwood too. Anything that we need, they will ship it right down here to you. So you can still get anything that's in the big library, and you can go online and have it sent to any library you want it to go to, and then they'll send it to you. Because it's not a big one. Hamilton County City Council passes orders to ban dispensaries revisit in 6 months. What? Oh, that's Butler County. That ain't Hamilton. Oh, what? Yeah, that's Hamilton, Ohio. But they need to, because that's where I used to work at that Neeland Park Apartments. And Hamilton, Ohio has the worst place for the fentanyl and the heroin and all of that. I used to come in on Monday, and the police department was right next door. And they be done faxed over the report showing who all did overdoses, all the drug runs, and then that's when I had to send them evictions, because it's a government funded building, and it was a government funded apartment complex. So anybody that got any type of drug activity or anything, the police called it. Honey, you don't know how many times they talking about it was an overdose and the person died. What you eat? And honey, these people, when they on that heroin, the one girl, I told this before, the one girl was in rehab, and she was renting out her apartment, and the guy OD'd in her house. And she come calling saying she having somebody bring her rent over from the rehab. I said, I'm sorry, I can't accept your rent. What you mean you can't accept it? I say, because somebody OD'd in your apartment. And nobody was supposed to be in there but the person that's on the lease. She stood about 4 feet tall, honey. She told me she was coming over there. She's going to kick my, you know what? I better take her rent. And she put it in the box. She going to make me take her rent. And I sent it right back to her. So when we went to court, her attorney apparently knew her father. And he was like, oh, she's a good kid, da 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 da. And my manager got up there and said, no, she threatened my assistant manager. But honey, big girl said, let her come over here. And she wasn't no scared. She's a big white girl, honey. She wasn't scared of nothing. She said, hey, let her come over here. We gonna lock this door and we gonna whoop her butt. But she didn't never come over there. And when I got to court, I had to laugh. Like this little bitty girl, this lady weighed about 300 pounds. And I wasn't, I mean, I was thicker than a snicker back then. That's been what, about 4, 5 years ago. I'm like, honey, I'm gonna wear your head out. You come over here. And I sat right at the front desk. hmm A little dishwater blonde little girl. Instead of focusing on rehab, she was over there renting out the apartment. And back then is when we was doing inspections. And even if they wasn't home, you was supposed to go in their apartment. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to do and I'm rescheduling the inspection because I ain't going in there finding no dead bodies. I mean, I had one girl that we was putting out because the original old time that they had to do the Norcan on her brother, it was in the apartment. But when he died, he had went to her parents' house and died and did it again on the same day. Well, why y'all putting me out? He didn't die in my apartment, no. But the first call when he did OD and they had to do the Norcan, um, um, the original started in your apartment. And they told me one of the little guys down here, he can't even look at me because I know he know I know. They had to take him, rush him from down here, put him in the hospital and do the Norcan on him. And he worked every day. I wouldn't. He one of the ones working, got a job every day, and been on his job 13 years. I couldn't believe it. I know him and his girlfriend. They be looking all spazzed out, but I wouldn't have never thought that. Yeah. And so y'all, coffee hour is over. I done did 50 minutes on here. I had fun. I'ma be okay. She got curly hair like me. I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do with all this curly hair. Now I don't like the way she got that. She just got on a half or something. I gotta find something cute to pin it up and do some all these doggone curls. I don't know. I might. I don't know what. Holiday shipping deadlines looming. But anyway, I'm gonna get out of here. Tria, I'm gonna go and see if I can copy and paste and email you them tracking numbers. Then I'm just gonna write them on there so you can track your packages. I love you guys. Thanks for the support. Thanks for all your words of encouragement. It's amazing. It's a long journey of trying to do and I think it's all we're gonna pray. Love you guys, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.